Hey, good morning, you guys. I've got a question for you. How's your grip? How's your grip? How tight are you holding on to the things of God? The title of this message is Know Who is Sending You. And hold on to that story and on to the fact that God is sending you. I was preaching at an intersection a few years ago, and a man probably in his 30s, he was in a wheelchair and he had a cowboy hat on. And I said hi to him as he came up and we started talking, and I said, "Hey, do you mind if I ask, how'd you get in the wheelchair? What happened?" And he says, I was a bull rider. And I went, wow. He had the best attitude, one of the best attitudes I've ever run into out in the streets. And before we finished with our conversation, I asked him, hey, what if God could grant you your legs again and you could walk again? What would you do? What would you want to do? You know what he said? He said, I would want to get on another bull. And I'm thinking, really? That's amazing. His love and his passion for bull riding. Well, this hat came from a friend who is a retired bull rider. And he gave it to me. And to you bull riders, I would ask that you forgive me if I will put the hat on. I'm not a bull rider. I love rodeo. But the very fact that this man who is in a wheelchair would want to get on a bull again, it made me really wonder, how is bull riding similar to evangelism? And I'll tell you how it's similar. For one, you've got to take a hold of the subject and not let go. A bull ride is measured by 8 seconds. 8 seconds can I hold on? Can you and I hold on to the subject of Christ crucified for 8 seconds? Can I say to somebody, do you know why the man Jesus came? Do you know what it means when we are separated from God? Those only take seconds to say. The other thing a bull rider is attempting, with his free hand, whether it's right hand or the left hand, he's not supposed to touch the bull. And I think our generation has a lot of emphasis about my story. Tell your story. I understand that. But the more we can stay on God's story without touching the bull, our story. You know, self wants to buck you off. It wants to throw you off. And it wants to get back on to our story. Self loves our story. But if we could stay on God's story. Moses is told to go back to the people. He doesn't rehearse, hey guys, it's Moses. You know what happened to me all these years? He doesn't go there. He goes right to I am has sent me to you. And he's about to throw down evidence in the way of his staff that he carries. These bull riders, these cowboys who wear this hat and get on to that monster bull, I think they are a real clue to what it means to do evangelism. Hold on tight to the Word of God. And that other free hand, if it wants to go back and touch the bull, stay away from that bull of self, that bull that just wants to rehearse my story. Tell your story when you need to, but get back on to God's story, the wonderful story that started in Genesis and went to to the revelation and of what God has done for us. Okay? God bless you, and hold on tight. Here we go.